All right, this is dope. A little MagSafe handle, so I can vlog without having to use a long ass selfie stick. This here is much more convenient. Hangs on my belt loop. In fact, let me show it to you right quick. Here it is. See? And it's gonna make life so much easier. As you know, I've been getting more consistent and more serious about my vlogging and live streaming, so yeah, I like to have gadgets too. My studio here in the room is complete. I don't need anything else here. As you can see, Rodecaster Pro 2, my Elgato teleprompter, got a new mechanical keyboard. I love that thing. And I got my teleprompter being held up by my Rode boom arm. And then you see Rode pod mics. Got two of those. This is the regular first version of the pod mic. That one is my pod mic USB. Both of them are dope. And don't know what the lighting brands are. They're two different ring lights. You can see I call it my TikTok selfie stick. I actually have two of those. One that holds my light, and one that I keep in my car that I was actually using for what I'm using this new MagSafe handle for. I think I'm going to redo my desk and maybe mount the other light on the other selfie stick on the desktop. I think I need to clean up my wires, you know, just a little bit. Here's my charger for my watch, my Galaxy Watch Ultra, and that's that. Oh, and my Galaxy S25 Ultra. That's actually what I use mainly for shooting video out in the public, alongside what I'm shooting this on now, which is a Galaxy S22, which I don't use a lot. I use it mainly for in-studio phone calls. It will link up to my Rodecaster Pro 2, and that way I can take phone calls when I'm doing my live streams, and that's it. I think it's not a lot. Some people say, Ken, you got over $1,000 worth of material on your desk. Yeah, I do. But for what it does, that's not a lot of money spent. When I first got into broadcasting 17 years ago, when we didn't have Rodecaster Pros and these little boom arm, portable boom. Oh, and my green screen back there. See my green screen? None of this stuff was available to us very readily. Shit was expensive as hell. Half this technology that I have didn't exist. You know, so internet broadcasting wasn't even a thing back then. And I was experimenting. I was shooting video with a digital camcorder, and then having to come back in studio and edit it down into a finished video, and then upload it. Live streaming was very, very expensive. If you wanted to do something like that, you had to get T1 lines, because there wasn't anything like, the internet speeds that we have now to be able to do this stuff. So thankfully now technology, is caught up and has made it possible for us little guys to compete with the big networks. I'm not going to, get out here and, produce a full program. Well, maybe I might one day. There's plenty of YouTube shows, plenty of shows on different media platforms that are all produced with mobile tech, and it don't take a lot. Some of my favorite shows I watch a lot. I watch Star, formerly of Star and Buck Wild. The Star Report is this show on YouTube. I watch him. He was probably, in my opinion, one of the first to really do it full scale internet, and really build a following for himself, at least on the black side. We know Joe Rogan has had his podcast for years, and I think he's still the biggest podcast in the world. And comedians like Country Wayne. I love Country Wayne series. Country Wayne is a brother that's really showing people how to do it, with and how to do it with only with what you got. A lot of people think Country Wayne has this huge production, but all his videos shot on phones, in mobile tech, so, and he's making millions with his, series. So listen, man, don't shortchange us small guys, because we can do a lot with what we got. And that's that. I'm out. Peace.